Hello, one and all. Welcome to the Galaxy Man Show. I am here with this incredible artist for the very next guest and the last guest of this week, known by the name of Kayla. So I'm proud to announce Kayla on the show for the very next guest on the Galaxy Man Show. So yeah, please make Kayla welcome, and here's Kayla. Hey Kayla, how's it going?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Really good, thank you. I just want to say first up, thank you so much for taking the time to join my show. It is such an incredible pleasure having you on for today. To people
Thanks
that,
so much.
no, you're very welcome. To people that don't know who you are, Kayla, if you can give like a bit of backstory about yourself, and then we'll dive right into the questions.
Sure, I'm a singer-songwriter from Wollongong, Australia, and I've been releasing music for the last couple of years, and yeah, I just love what I do.
So we'll dive right into the questions now, Kayla. So for my very first question, you've created incredible original songs, and
Thank you.
no, you're very welcome. For the first original song I'm going to mention is "I'm Not Listening." Great title. What was it like creating this song, and what's the meaning behind this one?
I wrote this one when I was 19, just as we were about to go into the COVID lockdown, and it's basically just about when people put you in a box of who they think you should be, but just about being yourself, whether that's like as an artist or just in regular life, but just being yourself. Yeah.
So on to my very next question. So you've also created a song called "Growing Up," which is another great title of yours. Like, what
Thank
was it?
you.
What was it like creating this one, and what's the meaning behind this one?
I wrote this one ages ago now when I was in year 8 in high school, and it was basically just about memories of growing up and how often when you're younger, you view being grown up different to how you view it when you actually are. And it's just about, yeah, just about how different things are when you are grown up. Yeah.
So on to my very next question. So you've also created a song called "Take It or Leave." What was it like creating this one, and what's the meaning behind this one?
I wrote this one about being yourself. It's another similar one to I'm Not Listening, about being yourself, no matter what people might say about it, like just staying true to yourself and who you are. And yeah.
So on to my very next question. So what made Kayla decide as an artist to get into singing in the first place?
Oh, well, I've always loved music. Like ever since I was little, I've always loved it. But I started doing singing lessons when I was, I think, yeah, 10. And then I started doing gigs when I was about 14. But yeah, just ever since I was little, I've always wanted to be a singer. And there's all videos of me when I was little singing. And yeah, just always loved it. Yeah.
So on to my very next question. So about performing, like when you're performing in front of crowds at a gig, like what does performing music like mean to you? Like especially as an artist and performing in front of crowds.
Oh, it means so much. It's amazing to get to share songs with people and just to be out there doing what I love, especially when performing my own songs. Like, it's just great to be able to do that. Yeah.
So on to my very next question. So what would be your all-time favorite cover song to perform, and why?
I'd probably say If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys because she's one of my biggest inspirations. Yeah, I love that song.
So on to my very next question. So if you could work with any top three music artists in the music industry, like who would you want to work with and why?
Oh, there's so many, but I think I'd have to say for my main ones would have to be Taylor Swift, Alicia Keys, like I mentioned before, and Julia Michaels. There, I'd love to work with them. Yeah.
So on to my very next question. So if you could like go on to take your music to any place, any country in the world, like where would you want to take your music to and why?
Oh, I'd be happy, honestly, to play my music anywhere, but I'd love to tour in America. That'd be really awesome.
So on to my very next question. So if you could like give any upcoming artist any advice on wanting to start out in the music industry, like what advice would you give them and why?
I would just give advice of just being true to yourself and like not straying away from who you want to be as an artist, like staying grounded and just if you love it, continue it and don't give up.
So on to my very next question. So about the advice part, if you could give younger Kayla advice, like what advice would you give to your younger self? Like looking back over your time in the industry of the music industry, like what advice would you give to your younger self?
I would just say to, keep going even when, you doubt yourself, because as a musician, everyone always doubts themselves, but to just keep going and stay true to yourself and yeah, just keep going, keep writing, yeah.
So on to my very next question. So like what are like the positive and negative side into the music industry? And how do you get through those like negative moments as an artist?
There's plenty of positive moments in the music industry because there's so many different genres that you can explore as a musician, and you can share, about your life, and there's a lot of different things you can do. But as negatives, I feel like there's not that many, but I'd say like maybe it's hard to break through, like as an artist, like it can be hard to find that way to break through and I suppose get yourself more known. But I think to get through that, as long as you're loving the stuff that you're putting out and just keep writing, releasing, recording, doing all that, and yeah, as long as you love what you do, then yeah, that's what I'd say. Yeah.
So on to my very last question for you. So like what's next for you, like for the rest of 2023 onwards? Anything that you like to announce on the show?
I'm just recording heaps of new music as I plan to release my debut album this year, which is very exciting. And yeah, and then just performing and doing all that. But I'm very excited to release my first album this year.
Well, congratulations on your first album coming soon.
Thank you.
No, you're very welcome. So, like, I just want to say thank you so much again, Kayla, for appearing on my show. It has been
I
such an
appreciate
incredible...
it. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you so much again. Like, such a good vibe you have. Like, and people, if you're not following Kayla, definitely go follow her on Instagram. Like, we need more inspiring artists like Kayla. And as you saw right here,
thank you so
you're
much.
amazing. Like, yeah, keep on following your dreams. Like, you're amazing.
Oh.
Like, any last final thoughts that you'd like to share to people on the show?
I just wanted to say thank you to you for, promoting musicians, and because we need more people like you. And just thanks so much for having me on the show.
Those days, those wide-eyed days when I believed in fairies and dragons. I seriously believed I lived in a castle and my life was a fairy tale. Those days when I didn't worry about what they think of me and making good impressions, running around all day in the sun, but the sun's going down. Growing up day by day, things are going my way. What more can I say? Not so fine with the heart-breaks people that tell you exactly what they're thinking. Growing up, but I am young and I am free, and I couldn't care less what they think of me. I try not to let it into my mind. As long as I am happy, I'm happy with the way things turn out. Don't have to worry about the rest, but those who surround me. Yeah, I'm happy. Growing up day by day, things are going my way. What more can I say? Not so fine with the heart-breaks people that tell you exactly what they're thinking. Growing up, all my mistakes make me who I am today, and I wouldn't change a thing about what I've done and who I am. All my mistakes make me who I am today, and I wouldn't wouldn't change a thing about what I've done.